So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
You talk about this Giant defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Azeez Ojulari. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And back deep for the Giants is Dory Jackson. Fielded just inside the 20. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Back to throw. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Giants had 7-4 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Sly able to put this one through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. They are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. You talk about this Giant defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they've got to make sure that they don't have those.
Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down. Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Herbert operating from the red zone. Touchdown, Chargers! Quentin Johnston, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was Quentin Johnston who finished that drive off with a touchdown grab. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've got that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
51 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 70. And the Giants have regained the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler. At his current pace, sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL probably say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons. And, you know, when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys who wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton, they look at this and go, you know, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree instead of just 4.
A victory lap. Now, they also used to walk uphill to school both ways.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Blizzards.
Milk was 5 cents. Hey, but he's having a great year not to take anything away from him. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Here's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. Oh, what a juke into space. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Again, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now down at the 20-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, it's Herbert. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now Herbert. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this one is right through. And that will knot us up at 10. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well,
yeah.
Right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Taking it about the 1. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No clock on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. where it was the visiting Chiefs who come in and get the victory on the road. Patrick Mahomes, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. From there, we'll head to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home at Acrisure Stadium. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Najee Harris. What a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. And finally, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side could play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on third down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10. At their own 18. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That result, really no surprise. That's what we're coming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the '85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens. Heck, how about the late '60s, early '70s Purple People Eaters, the Minnesota Vikings? Hard to move the ball against those types of teams.
3rd and 3. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This is swung out to Eckler. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Here's Jackson to return. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Third and 4. Back to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good play. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
He's into space past the 25. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there for the Giants. 47 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. In motion right is Robinson. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Isaiah Hodgins from 3 yards out. And the Giants are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never like get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the 50, here's Herbert. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Herbert now. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Here's Herbert. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Herbert throwing again. That's caught right side by Palmer. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Touchdown! Isaiah Spiller. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Chargers 17.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. New York's offense back out there and set to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. Able to slither by. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, at first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game. Again, it's Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote. And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from me.
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over, you bragging ignorance, you lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious and feel my wrath. Did you ever been in my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions? You may have given them credit so you can save now. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights are going, I'm paid down. You pray for distance with guys like me, it's too late now. Preparation beats opportunity, though.